Hi guys, and welcome to Bookworm Wednesday. You may be thinking it's up kind of late, but that's because this week's Bookworm Wednesday Word Wall Word of the Week was really long and hard to paint. So, getting right into it, this week's Bookworm Wednesday Word Wall Word of the Week is Hippopotamonstrossus Quipedalophobia! Did you see it right there, written on my wall? Did you see it? No? Let's try one more time. Hippopotamonstrossus Quipedalophobia! That's a really long word. I love Hippopotamonstrossus Quipedalophobia because it means the fear of long words. I will put it in the sidebar in case you couldn't see it on the back wall because the spelling is awesome. And yes, Hippopotamonstrossus Quipedalophobia, the fear of long words. It just goes to show that people in the English community do have an amazing sense of humor. Love. Though I do feel bad for people who have Hippopotamonstrossus Quipedalophobia because they can't tell people that they have Hippopotamonstrossus Quipedalophobia. They're cursed! Ugh! Yeah. So, today I want to talk to you guys about John Green. I know that's not a book in specific, he's just an author, but he happens to be my favorite author, and he happens to be a lot of people's favorite author because he writes awesomely. Awesomely? Yes, awesomely. Now, you may be asking, Meredith, is John Green going to make an appearance? No, he's not. I wish he would. But that's okay. I understand. You're just going to have to deal with having me in my face instead of his. I'm not even wearing my glasses because the glare is too bad. Oh, I'm sorry. Okay. So John Green. John Green is one of the two vlog brothers. John and Hank, they vlog to each other, and it's made of awesome. For my 21st birthday, my friend Hannah was like, "Happy birthday, Vlog Brothers!" Like, she gave me the Vlog Brothers as my 21st birthday present. And I'm very thankful because it was like, I fell in love, deeply in love. I wasn't a YouTuber. I didn't watch YouTube at all. And then she was like, "Vlog Brothers," and I was like, this is amazing, and I got addicted. Incredible. So, because of the Vlog Brothers, I decided I was going to read some of John's books. So when I got home from school, I read An Abundance of Catherine's, and it was the first book I had read for pleasure in 2 years because my school had us read a book every single week, but it was a required book, not a very fun book, and so I never had time to read a book for pleasure. So I read An Abundance of Catherine's, and I remembered why I love to read! Yes, it's that amazing. If you've read Paper Towns or Looking for Alaska and you love John Green or whatever, and you've never read An Abundance of Catherine's, you're missing out. I love that book so much. That book inspired me to read again. And as you can tell, I am very inspired to read because I read all the time. So, An Abundance of Catherine's is a great book. It's about two boys who go on a road trip for the summer, and then they stop somewhere, and they spend their summer there, and it's like all of John Green's books about boy loves girl, all that jazz. So yes. Looking for Alaska was the next book I read after An Abundance of Catherine's because I read it and I was like, this guy is such an amazing writer, I have to read more of his stuff. So I read Looking for Alaska, and I can't say that I loved it as much as I loved An Abundance of Catherine's. I understand most people really love Looking for Alaska, like it's their favorite John Green book. It is such a good book. It's about a boy named Pudge who goes away to boarding school and finds true friendship for the first time, and it is an incredible book, but it was a little dark for me. I mean, I love dark stuff, but I don't know, maybe just when I read it I was in the mood for something more peppy, or I don't know. So, but Looking for Alaska is an incredible book. If you're looking for something really deep and friendship and dark and such a good book. Check it out. I'm sure you already have, but whatever. And then, when Paper Towns came out, of course I was all up on that, and I read it, and I loved it. And it's about a boy named Q, who's in love with a girl named Margot, who goes disappearing. Oh my goodness. Who disappears, and then Q tries to figure out what happened, and he tries to find her, and more boy loves girl. It's the way John Green rolls. Boy loves girl. But it's always so good. It's always so good. Like, Paper Towns the underlying meaning is that you can never see someone for how they really are, because the way you see someone else is really just a reflection of yourself. You're seeing more of yourself than you are seeing of who they really are. And it's so amazingly clever. Like, so good! If you want to see my full review of Paper Towns instead of this short little, I'll put a link in the sidebar because I reviewed it on my regular channel. It was actually my first book review on my regular channel. Because Paper Towns is the reason I started to vlog. My very first vlog was the recap of the Boston Nerdfighter gathering, and because I loved it so much, it was like one of the most amazing things I'd ever been to. Oh, YouTube, you're incredible. And so I reviewed Paper Towns as my first book review, because as I was reading Paper Towns, I thought to myself, oh my gosh, I wish John Green could see me right now because I'm laughing so hard. And I thought to myself, bing, let's make a vlog. And then it just turned into regular book reviews, but still, it's amazing. I love Paper Towns. Book review in the sidebar. John also wrote a story for Let It Snow. I haven't actually read that yet, and I know, don't hurt me, don't stone me, shameful me, but I just haven't got my hands on it, I'm sorry. I'll read it later. But John Green is my hero. I love John Green more than I love Doctor Who, if that's possible. Do I? Oh, Doctor Who, John Green, Doctor Who, John Green. They're both so amazing! That's just how I feel about it. And my favorite thing about John Green, his writing, is that everything is so important and symbolic, and it's like the whole story is like intertwined. Like the first chapter is just as important to the overall meaning as the last chapter, and it's like there is so much secret symbolism that I can't catch it all. Like, I would have missed so much of Paper Towns if I hadn't tuned into the blog TV and read other people's reviews of it and stuff like that, because I'm not a symbolic thinking person. Like, I'm very literal. So symbolism goes straight over my head, which I know is a bad thing because I'm a religion major and there's so much symbolism in religion. Bad, I know, bad. But I still love it. I love symbolism when I see it. And John Green's books are so incredibly symbolic and meaningful. And it's not just a story to read for fun. It's a story to read to find some deep underlying meaning. The way you see someone else is a reflection of yourself. Amazing! And he's just such a clever writer. All of his sentences are so witty. And so, John Green, my hero. I'm sure he's your hero too. And he might not be, but that's okay. I forgive you. Lots of links in the sidebar. Remember to use the word hippopotamonstrosesquipedalophobia in a sentence this week, maybe? I feel bad for my sister because she has hippopotamonstrosesquipedalophobia. Or, I have a hard time reading John Green's books because I have hippopotamonstrosesquipedalophobia. I'm funny. Just kidding. So, I guess I will see you guys later. John Green.